Welcome everybody to the Montreal racecourse as today. Nigel Mansell, who's leading everybody else by 19 points, is going to try and pretty much clinch. He might be able to do it. But first, he is third in qualifying as 1/10 of a second separates Prost, Piquet, Mansell. And 1 second separates the top five: Prost, Piquet, Mansell, Senna, and Johansson. For Nigel Mansell, he wants to finish probably fourth or above. For everybody else, like the big four, the other three, Prost, Piquet, and Senna, they want to really finish in the top three. And they got to hope Mansell does not finish. If Mansell finishes first and all the rest drop out, that might be enough to clinch. He's up by 19, and if he wins, he'll be up by, and nobody else does anything, he'll be up by 44. And then all he has to do is get 7 more points in the last 2 races, and that's it. And the others are going to have to be up there. So here we go. We're about ready to go. We're going to go to the race. Should be good. Prost is 1, Piquet second, Mansell is third, Senna's fourth, Johansson is fifth. Heavy cloud, dry track. We're going to see it. We're about ready to go here. Should be an 80-minute race. And here it is. And we're going to be underway. And Prost will have it, and we're underway. It's already Johansson, Senna, and everybody is in. And you can see the early Nigel Mansell is now second as they go off, and Piquet is out to the side, 60 laps. At a minute and 20 seconds, it's going to be about an 80-minute race. Third is Johansson. He runs very well on this track. Probably one of his best tracks he runs. So first track, and here it is. They go around, and usually nothing comes up until traffic as a Lion Prost. He is 19 behind Mansell, which means if he wins the last 3 races, he will win the championship no matter what Mansell does. And that's going to be the first lap. Oh, look at Prost, already a second lead over everybody else. They're still in lap 1. Now, here we go. Lap number 2, almost 2 seconds. And look at this chicane kind of right here. It's kind of weird. Behind him, you can see Mansell and Johansson. There are a few people behind. There's Piquet is 4th. Piquet, what a disappointing season so far. And everything going on to that. So Prost is on lap number 2 of 60. We got Mansell and Johansson. Johansson is third, and he's looking good. Johansson can really throw a wrench in here, especially if he pushes Nigel Mansell back. I mean, this is becoming we're gonna see at the end of this the fight to the finish. Like, seriously. After this race, we're gonna see who is good, and there you see, very high and up. So here's Prost. Mansell is second, Johansson is third. See Mansell and Johansson is trying to get there. 5th is Rosberg, and 7th is all the way down to 6th. Lap number 3, Mansell is second. Prost is really leading, and it might come down to Prost versus Mansell. As Johansson is third now. There you see second and third, Alan Prost. Prost has 56 points. So that means that if he were to win this race, as we're going on lap number 5 now of 60, if he were to win this race, he would get 7 more back, 19, so it would be 12. He would be 12 back of Mansell, even if Mansell is second. Now the thing is, Johansson is behind Mansell. Here's Senna. Ayrton Senna is back. He is not looking good. Ayrton Senna has really picked it up throughout the season. But now he's 6th, and he's trying to pass here. It's not the easiest place to pass. I mean, there's a lot of turns and a lot of opportunities. I'm not sure if there's any damage. Berger is 6, Senna is 7. Rosberg. You can see the Goodyear tires. Rosberg is up here. Senna trying to make a dash for it, trying to take the lead. Senna is 7th, and he's really, look at him trying to pass, and he does pass, and he's going to push though. He is inside, and he's going to try and pull ahead. They're sprinting down the path, and it looks like Senna's going to, oh, and he hits it, Senna's gone! Senna's gone! Into the wall! Into the wall! Senna is gone! And Senna is trying to turn around his car. Senna is now 21 seconds back. Oh, Senna! Oh my goodness, Senna is now 26 seconds back. And there it is. Ayrton Senna is, he's now way back. He is way back. Senna is now 35 seconds back. Into the wall. Senna is 38 seconds. He's going to have to run the best race of his life now. Senna might have lost the championship there if he had any sort of hopes. And we'll keep an eye on Ayrton Senna. Prost leads by 5 seconds. You got Mansell opening up a lead, and Senna goes right into the wall. My goodness. Ayrton Senna. You got to ask yourself where Ayrton Senna he's been wrecking all year. And we'll have the 1991 replay, where it's going to be a heck of it's going to be great, really. That's going to be like the Super Bowl replays. Everybody's really good in that one. It's one of those competitive seasons. And Alan Prost. Berger's in the pit. And let's see what they do. They're going to fill up the gas. And they're working on the car. Berger just got whacked. I think it's damage from Senna. Senna's still out there, and they're going to let him go. And here's Berger. Senna's coming in. Watch this. Senna has damage. He hit hard. He really, really hit hard. And the fuel, and they're going to be working on his car. He's done, really. He's going to be back there. He needs any sort of points. But for Senna, what he's got to do is he's got to get out there. He's got to hope the Big Four just has a bad day. Ayrton Senna, we saw him going into the wall. And that's tough. Now Johansson is now behind. Mansell, he's in front of Piquet and Nelson Piquet. I mean, that's the key. Nelson Piquet. You see Mansell, Johansson, and Piquet. Rosberg is fifth. So Mansell is in front. They're starting out here. You never know, though. I mean, it's going to start. The whole thing is just about where they are, like the slower traffic, when they're going to hit very good. And Nigel Mansell, he wants to get second because Prost right now Alan Prost is 19 behind Mansell, which means Mansell, it's all going to depend on this. If Prost wins, he's going to get at least 7 points back, meaning if he wins race 7, wins race 8, and wins race 9, 3 in a row for Prost, he's going to win no matter what. He has to make up 19 points. So that means that Nigel Mansell, it's really big. Mansell's got a 2-second lead over Johansson. You can see that Mansell is over Johansson now. Senna's done. Senna will pass cars, so he's not exactly the quintessential everybody pass him. Those are the 3 in a row, 2, 3, and 4. You can see in your screen at once. And Nigel, although it's going to be medium clouds, it was heavy, and the clouds are starting to break up. Nigel Mansell is driving very well. Prost is first. You got to get through the race and the slower traffic. Remember, Nigel Mansell spinning out earlier. Prost having trouble. So when you get to the slower traffic, it's going to be crazier. Prost is really looking good, but it looks like, now we saw one Ayrton Senna try and pass. We're getting to that point of 120 almost. There's Johansson behind by 3 seconds almost. Here's Alan Prost. Now we take a look at Prost, and everybody has some into it. Patrese and Dumfries are going at it, but they're not in scoring position. The top 10 score, and Alan Jones is over 2 seconds, 3 seconds now behind Arnaud, and he's 6 seconds ahead of Patrese. So by the time we hit lap 11 or 12, Prost is going to get the slower traffic, and then it's going to be very interesting. It's 7 seconds right now. Mansell Johansson is third. Piquet is fourth. And here's Nelson Piquet. He's got Rosberg behind him. He's trying to get to Johansson. Johansson is third. And this is big. There's Johansson. You can see him in the picture. Rosberg is behind him. It's all about taking seconds and tenths of a second off. Johansson had a tenth of a second beyond them. And Johansson, I mean, it's running the line right now and getting tenths of seconds off. It's closer, Piquet is, to Johansson than Johansson to Mansell. That's 2.5 seconds, Johansson to Mansell. And Piquet. That's 2, 3, and 4 in your picture, and 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5 in your picture right there. Martin Brundle, let's take a look at him. I don't think he's scored yet. I don't think he has a point. And he's looking good here. He doesn't have a point. Arnaud is behind him, and number 10, Alan Jones. Not number 10 on his car, 10th position. But Martin Brundle, we got to see how it goes. So far, medium. It's going to all be about the slower cars. And Prost is the slower one. Let's see how it happens. Let's see, it's going to be how they get around. It's wide turns. This might just be a blowout. It might be, because it's wide turns. And here it is, and Alan Prost, 1/6 of the way done. Let's see if he can pass easy. He hits the side. He's got 7 seconds. He's got a lot of time to play with. I'll tell you what, it might be Mansell's championship if Prost hits the wall. And they know if here's another slow car. Nigel Mansell is very good at passing, but he's had some wrecks this year, which makes it very difficult. 1/6 of the way done. We got 60 laps. Here's Alan Prost trying to get by a slower car. It's down to 6 seconds. These cars, you never know. Here's Prost. Prost is number 1, which means he won it in 1987. They're going fast. They're going very close to each other. You know, this is weird because it's down to 5 seconds with Mansell. And he gets past, but he's got 4.9 now. He's got a little open road in front of him, and he's got another car coming up. Question is about Mansell. Mansell wins this race. He'll have a 2-race lead on Prost, at least a 26. He'll have at least a 26-point lead if Mansell wins this race. He's got 19 right on. It's 76 to 55. I mean, here's the slower car. Now Mansell goes down. Everybody's going to be scattering to get points, especially Piquet. Piquet needs a good race. Piquet would have liked to win this race, but I don't think Piquet's going to win this race. Johansson, how's he going to pass? We got Mansell with the slow car in front of him. And it looks like Johansson is looking good. And look at this. This is a slow turn. Ayrton Senna is damaged. Ayrton Senna, what a disappointing 1986. Johansson and Piquet behind. They are one-on-one. I mean, this is interesting. Here's Johansson. And Johansson goes ahead. And let's see Piquet. And Nelson Piquet will go ahead quite easy. They're going to gain time on that one. They barely even flinched. And there comes Nelson slipstreaming Johansson. And they got 2 more cars, but they got Nigel Mansell right there. Mansell this is big. They're going to be chasing him. They got one big slipstream. They got by very easily that one car, which gained them a couple seconds. They haven't engaged yet, but if they can engage, here it is. Trying to go inside, he lost a little bit there. And this is Johansson. Johansson will go around. Johansson, he's going to get past now. Nelson Piquet is behind him. And Nelson gets past. And now Nelson is looking for Johansson. Nelson loses a little bit as he hits the side. And this is the way we have it. It's 10 seconds. Now they're going to be going to Mansell. Mansell is 3 seconds ahead. And you can see Johansson in the background. 2.8 seconds. And Mansell. Nigel Mansell at 6 seconds, and there it is, lap number 14. So they have Mansell as 2, Johansson is 3, Piquet is 4. Still a long race, 14, we're about almost a quarter of the way through. Oh, Mansell hits, and he's having trouble getting by him. Johansson's going to gain a little bit here. There's nobody between Johansson and Mansell. And Mansell's trying to get past, and he's on his side. He is not exactly doing what he needs to do. And Mansell, and that is big because now it's a second. And Johansson will be behind. He's going fast. It's all about how they pass. It's all about how Johansson passes. Here it is. Johansson, can he pass easy? They go around the turn. And Johansson's going to speed up. up to about 3 seconds. So there's Nigel Mansell. He gets ahead. Johansson does. And now it's clear air again. Johansson. And he got 0.2 of a second on Mansell. And Piquet gets around. So now there's no cars in between. Prost leads. But the biggest thing is now Nigel Mansell, because it's going to see how close Prost can get. If Nigel falls out of it, Prost can take the and Mansell's trying to pass. And Mansell does. Wide open passing. And the thing is with Johansson, that was a perfect pass. Here's Johansson. And Johansson. So Johansson is third. Piquet is fourth. For Johansson and Piquet, they need to pass Mansell. They need to get points on Nigel. They just can't come around and say, okay, we're going to finish 3 and 4 and stay close. They're behind by a lot, and here's Johansson across the side. And Johansson, here comes Johansson. He's going to go into the inside here. He goes over the berm, and there's Nelson Piquet behind him. It's over almost 4 seconds. Alberto and Lafitte. Alberto is the red car, Lafitte is the blue, and this is for 6th and 7th. It is a battle here. Beautiful Montreal in lap number 16. 16 and 60, Alvarado. Would love to get a little bit closer. Jones is 10th, his scoring position. Dumfries is 11th. Everybody's in the race. Senna is just losing it. He has damage. He has so much damage on his car. He was in the pits forever. He's 3 minutes behind. Oh, look at this. And Lafitte goes ahead of Alvarado. Here's Lafitte. I'm seeing Piquet's behind Johansson. And this is going to be for 6th place. They got a slower car. Oh, and there's a little bit of rubbing there. Brundle will be in the pit. And Brundle is going down, but here we go. Here's the side in. Montreal. Oh, Prost is in the pits. Prost comes in the pits, and let's see what happens here. They might get a lot of people in the pits. And let's see, they are fueling up. And Prost is going down a little bit in the pits. Let's see, this is all the fuel, and they're going to let it go. A normal pit stop for Alan Prost. So Alan Prost goes down a little bit. He's going to get out before Lafitte. So he's going to have some time to work. There was no damage. So Johansson is now behind Mansell. And here it is, Prost. And they come out onto the track. So here it is, Alan Prost. And he's ahead of the slower car, so Prost can gain some time on a fresh tank of gas. Not bad, Mansell and Johansson now. Under a second, and there it is. You can see this. Patrici's going into the pits. Now Mansell's going to have to go into the pit here soon. Johansson is behind him. Piquet is 2-7 back. Patrici is in there. Mansell now is 1 because of the pit stop by Prost. And here's Nigel. This is going to be lap number 19 now. Johansson and Piquet are going in, which means Mansell's at -1 right now, trying to stretch everything. That might be his pit strategy. Here's Johansson, and he gets around. Piquet is in front of him. Piquet is in front of Johansson. There he is. Going to be ahead of him. Johansson is now 8. There has to be people pitting again. Mansell is first. But now they got a fresh tank of gas and tires. Mansell's got to come in. Or else there's going to be trouble. Mansell is 19 laps in. He has old tires and his fuel is going down. So the question is, when will he go? He's running a 123. Rosberg is at a 121. Everybody else is at a 122. He's got to get in. He's got to come in soon. If he doesn't, he's losing time. Now Mansell just hit a 120. That is incredible. Mansell just hit a 120 right there. So very big Mansell. Still doing well with the tires and the wear. Right now it's Mansell, Rosberg, Prost, Lafitte, but there needs to be some pit stops coming in. Johansson is 6 seconds behind Piquet. Mansell has to pit, same with Rosberg. Mansell, we're wondering when he's going to pit. That's going to be big because Prost is 18 seconds back. Lafitte is 27, Piquet is 33. And if this pit stop takes 30 seconds. And here they go, here's Mansell. He's going to make it number 21. The whole thing is, how is he going to do? Wow, 120. He's the only one running 120s. He's getting a second beyond everybody, so he's going to be in good shape after the pit stop. But they have slower cars coming up. Slower traffic. The biggest thing is you got to look at the time. The time says 120. He ran that clean. He didn't have to worry about other cars. Now he's starting to hit slower cars. And now what he has to do is he has to compensate. He has to pass. He's got 8 seconds to play with, but he's got a little more. We got to see how much they're going to slow down because he's gaining seconds, almost 2 seconds on a lot of other people. Almost 3 on Piquet. And, he hit the side there. He's going to go inside, and what a pass. 122 now. So Prost gains a second. And Piquet loses a second. And now Mansell is back. I wasn't looking at him. I was doing 122. He's hitting the side. Mansell is having trouble. He does this every race. He looks so good. Rosberg is 4 seconds behind. But he's like Mansell. He needs to take a pit. Rosberg is 3 seconds behind. This car is giving him trouble. This is really giving him trouble. And there's Rosberg right there. Technically, they're 1-2. Rosberg is down to 4 seconds. Mansell's having trouble. Mansell's another 122. Rosberg gained a full second. Oh, and he hits him right on the side. He nails Mansell. And let's see what he does. They're going to go in. And this is Mansell finally gets past him. Rosberg is going into the pit. Mansell at a 126. There are people that are really coming back on him. Mansell, and now he got a little bit of damage. You know he had to because of that hit. Rosberg is going down. Alan Prost is at 15 seconds. And when Mansell goes into the pit, you know that 15 seconds is going to go real quick. Question is, who gained? Everybody gained about 3 or 4 seconds on the last lap. Nigel, the question is, will he keep it up or he hit hard? And here's Nigel Mansell. Prost is second, Lafitte is third. McKay is fifth. And this is lap number 23. Mansell. They got to go into a pit sometime. And here's Mansell. This is number 24. Look, Mansell back to the 120. He gained a lot of time. Now the question is, where are the slower cars? Everybody is spread out a lot. It's not like an oval where you're always encountering cars to pass. Alvarado's going into the pits. Piquet is going to gain some time. Piquet is 6 seconds back. Lafitte. But he's 18 back of Prost, and you know Prost is going to be the car. And we're just waiting for Mansell to be in the pit. It's going to tighten up once Mansell goes in and Prost is there. Prost is running a good race. The question is, when will Mansell go into the pit? We don't know. And here's Nigel. And he's going to be on lap number 25. Oh, another 120. Another asset, but there are 2 very slow cars in front of him. He might pull another 126 if Nigel ends up winning this race. If he ends up winning this race, you're looking at, it's going to have to be a miracle for Prost. Whoever is next to come through. Nigel is down a pit stop. He hasn't pit yet. Here is how he is driving. So you see the slow of the cars. This is the way he is. That would be very big, but you know he's taking some hits. First one, he's up on the side. He's pushing hard. And, oh, he goes into the pit. No, that was Strife going into the pit. So Mansell did not pass him. He went into pit, so Mansell, a bit of a break there, doesn't have to worry about here. And here's Strife. 12 seconds to Prost. Mansell's at 121. passed him. He lost 4 seconds. And now you got to look at post. It's 11 seconds, but he needed. They need a refueling. Oh, there's a lot of slow cars. And here's Mansell. So much more. Owen Johansson are back there. We're waiting for this guy to pit. When he pits, it's going to be crazy, and all eyes are going to be on him. Ilya DeAngelis is up to 19. Sir is 17, Ginzani 18. And there it is, the slower cars. Really quickly, Arnaud and Johansson. Here's Arnaud. Johansson is 7. Question is, what's it going to be when Mansell goes in? Here's Mansell now. He's hitting a 123, which is not good. He's got a lot of slow cars. I think that's Senna, not Dumfries. Let's see what he does. He's got Tambay in front of him. And everybody is not going to let Nigel pass. Nigel is still back there. Nigel again loses us 1.7 seconds on that lap. Nigel's in the pit, and here we go. This is what it is, and he just jumps in, and here's Nigel. We're going to keep it on him. Nigel Mansell. How much are people going to come up? You know, Post is going to come by and get a lead. Post is going to take the lead. Here's Nigel. He's going to take a look. Everybody is just getting all the seconds off. Look at him go. Johansson, I think, is he in the pit? No. Mansell's in the pit. Johansson still goes. Here's another one in the pit. Fabian Palmer and Mansell. That's okay, a little bit of damage, but they take it. Mansell is back, Lafitte will go on Piquet. Piquet will go, it is a slow turn, but everybody is going fast. Mansell is third now, and Rosberg is coming back to our slow cars, and Rosberg now is in front of him. Rosberg, and he's going to try and go. He might hit, and they won't. Oh, this is so big. Post is first, Piquet is second, Rosberg is third. Rosberg might go ahead. He's hitting, he hits Mansell. Mansell's fourth. And here they go, I think that's Brundle. Brundle might be in front. Rosberg is going way ahead of Mansell. And this is really big. Everybody is going in his own here. Post is 1, Piquet is 2. At this stage, we might have almost a tie game going into the last 2 races. Nigel, this is big. You have Rosberg, Mansell, and Arnaud is behind him. And it's all going to determine on pits. And pit strategy. Oh, he hit it side! Oh, he might be done! Nigel hit the side really hard! Oh, he hit it hard. And I don't know, he might have lost a little bit, and if he did there, it's going to shake up the championship standings. It'll shake them all up. Nigel. Oh, he hit hard, and we don't know. He's losing a lot of time. This has been the Nigel Mansell Show because he's the points leader. And so much is riding on him. Well, Piquet is up there, and now we're looking at Senna. Senna is back. Senna is pretty much out of it. Everybody is in the race, but Senna had damage. The question is, Nigel hit hard. He hit hard. And can Nigel Mansell, is he going to pit or not? Mansell. Mansell's fifth. He hit the side hard. And Nigel now. Oh, look at that. Everybody's coming up on him. Nigel actually a nice pass here. Nigel's fourth, Arnaud is fifth. But everybody is passing Nigel. Something's wrong with Nigel. Nigel's back to fifth, Arnaud is fourth. Johansson is behind him. And I'm wondering, is Mansell, yeah, he is. He's damaged, he hit hard. He hit hard, and the whole championship is going to be shaken up with this. The whole championship is going to be shaken up. It's going to be all shaken up. That's why these races, you can't tell. You know, it's not like they get through everything and they're going to new tires and they're going to work on the body here. How long? How long, really, in Mansell? And take a look at this. He's sixth now. He needs any points. Mansell is seventh, and Prost wins this thing. He's going to have the lead. Mansell's still in the pits. He's eighth. Oh, this is bad if you're Mansell. And everybody is looking in the pits. They're seeing Nigel go to ninth. They're seeing right now the points leader. Points leader's got to score, do something, or else if Prost wins, he's going to be six ahead of Nigel Mansell. And here it is. Oh, this is bad. Mansell is now 10th. Oh, look at Mansell. He hit hard, and right now there's Prost. Mansell's now 11th. Now he's going down. Oh my God, Mansell is sinking. And Nigel is done today, and here's Alan Prost. I'm going to get some more water, I'll be back. Number 31, we're right after halfway through the race. This is going to go down to the wire as Nigel won't even score. And it looks like everybody else is going to try and claim the points. To get up there, we'll be back. Well, there's going to be slower traffic for Alan Prost. Right now he leads the game on 50 seconds. And now with all the other people in, Mansell is down. Prost is the leader of that. Oh, and they go off. And Prost is off to the side. This might take a while. There's a bunch of cars, and Prost does not want to damage his car. Prost is... Oh, and he got by. That was pretty slick. You might have said it just got out of a jam there. McKay is is second, Rosberg is third, and then everybody else is just back. Mansell is 15th. He's 2 minutes and 10 seconds back. And right now, Prost is 19 back. There's a clump of people behind. Ayrton Senna hit the wall. That wasn't good at all. Watkins Glen is the final race for them. Nigel Mansell hit the wall hard. We saw that live. And Mansell has damage to his car. Nobody else in the picture. Well, Piquet is now 19 seconds. Really, the biggest thing is Piquet and Rosberg. Mansell and Senna of the big four are done. And here's Nelson Piquet. He's second, and he has a lot of slower cars in front of him, meaning Rosberg is, there's Rosberg, you can see him on the right, he's in a white-red car. There's a lot of cars going off the track here. There's Nelson Piquet. Behind one other one. Now 5 seconds behind is Rosberg. Lafitte is at 58. He's way back there. McKay, I mean, if he gets slammed into the wall, and now again they pass him. So he's not getting passed with ease. He's getting blocked in. It's down to 4 seconds with Rosberg, and that's big with Piquet. He doesn't want to lose the second position. No way. And they're hitting the side very aggressive. Oh, and they hit the side there. Piquet's at a 125. Rosberg is at a 121. There's Rosberg behind him. Now the question is with Rosberg, how is Rosberg going to do? It took a long time for Piquet to pass these two. Now it depends on how far Rosberg has to slow down. So Rosberg, he's going to go on the inside through the chicane. He passes one really well, and he's got a second one to use as a slipstream. If he can pass this second one and do it really well and really quickly, he is really going to look good here. He's 3 seconds behind Piquet. He hasn't really had to slow down yet because of the car in front of him. But I'll tell you what, everybody's racing for Mansell's points. Mansell in a wreck. He wrecked. He's not out of the race. But Mansell for 10th place. He has a chance at 10th. He has a chance at, he's 12 seconds behind 10th. That's Nigel Mansell. 10th is where you score. And that is so big. Because he, realistically, Mansell can get 8th. I think 7th is a stretch right now, but Mansell can get 8th. And if he gets 8th, that's points. That's a lot of points. And now in Prost, that's going to be very, very much the positions with Prost. Mansell needs to fight like heck right now. That's the thing we're watching. Mansell is now 14th. The question is his car damaged enough? And it's almost 5 seconds for Nelson Piquet. As Rosberg is not getting around this car. He lost 9/10 of a second on that last lap. There's Piquet in front of him. Nelson's got slow cars. He's got a slow car in front of him. I wonder if that's Ayrton Senna. No, that's Dumfries. That's Johnny Dumfries. Dumfries is 11. Senna is 12. Nelson Baquet is 6. He is second. He's number 6. And Dumfries has had times this year where he's hung around. And Baquet gets around him. Is being left in the dust. Another second, 1.2 seconds. So Alan Prost, a 1:20. Here's interesting. This is interesting right now. Here's Nigel Mansell. Now he's 14th, and Teo Fabi's ahead of him. Can he get ahead of Teo Fabi? If he can get ahead of Teo Fabi, that's another one down on the dust. Mansell but he can't do it. Can't do it. He's 14th. We saw him when he was 15th. He's 14th now. And trying to get inside Teo Fabi. Something's wrong with the car. It doesn't have the acceleration it did. This is so big. You're like, wow, we're looking at a guy in 14th place. He's a points leader. He needs to get to 10th place to score points, which he can do, but he has to look at Fabi blocking him. And Mansell on the inside, really being aggressive. Teo Fabi's like, the heck with you. And Mansell will have it. I mean, it was a hard hit. If Mansell can pass Fabi, he can realistically get to 10th. Oh, look at this. It goes to the side. Mansell will pass Fabi, and he doesn't have to worry about him. Nigel Mansell is past him. No. Teo Fabi is past him now. Mansell ran a 1:22. He's gaining so much. He can gain on clear air 2 seconds a lap, which means with 20 left, he can gain 40 seconds. He can get maybe as high as 7th, but he's got to get past Teo Fabi. He's had such a hard time. Well, oh, and he's got him. He's got him. He's passed him. And now he's 13. Nigel Mansell is 13th now. And he might be even 12th. I don't understand. Here's Teo. Oh, here's Teo Fabi. Was 13th. He got by a slow car. And now he's got to get behind Teo Fabi. Teo Fabi is a green car. Now Fabi, I'm not sure, it says 224. But he's in front of Mansell. I'm not sure how far. But when you look at Patrese, it's saying that Patrese should be very close to Nigel Mansell. Mansell is gaining 2 seconds a lap. And that's going to put Mansell maybe in the top 7 if he can do it. It depends on pit stops and everything else. But Mansell, this is very big. Piquet is in the pits. We got to see about Piquet. He's out of the pits now. So it was very quick for Piquet. And Nelson Piquet. Is that Teo Rosberg and Piquet. But unfortunately, well, Piquet can get ahead. Piquet is good at what he does. Piquet is third. He's way back. He's got Lafitte behind him. Here's Lafitte. Lafitte is going behind Piquet. Prost is number one, unquestionably. He can go and get a pit stop anytime and be okay. Alan Prost is now behind slow cars. But all day he's been passing really well, and there he is. Oh, he just passes extremely well. Teo Fabi, there is Mansell behind Teo Fabi. There he is. Fabi, he would be 12 behind him. He is crushing the competition at 122s. He is, except for Alan Prost, running some of the best laps you can. He can get in the scoring position. He's now 12. There's a pit. Patrizi's in there. Fabi, and he's got Fabi there. Now it's going to be tough to get past Piquet. And here's Mansell. Mansell's on 12th to get into 10th. Mansell's going to be close. And here's Nigel. If he can get in the scoring position, that would be such a big honor for him. And here comes Nigel again. So lap 42. There's a lot of this because of the points race. Alan Prost is, we're going to assume he gets 25. He's out on 40 seconds. He can go and pit and come out and still be on top. But Nigel now, he needs to pass Teo Fabi. If he passes Fabi, then he will have some clean air because Piquet is going to go ahead of him. If he passes Fabi, he'll be 11th, and he'll be looking to strive for scoring position. This is so big because this has the points lead on him. Mansell is 12th. Top 10 score. Fabi's not going to let him around. And here is Nigel Mansell. Prost is in the pits. Here's Alan Prost. We got to see what they do here. Here's Alan Prost. And they are refueling. And Prost now. Prost, you got a lot of people, and there it is. They take off the... Something might have happened with Prost, I don't know. They're looking at Prost. They're looking at something happened with Prost. Something happened with Alan Prost, and he's giving up. They're working on his car, and this could be big as Rosberg and Piquet are coming around. Something might have happened. Mansell is now 43 seconds behind. This is exactly what he needed. Prost is in the pits. He's second now. And Mansell can't get past Teo Fabi, though. Prost is still in the pits. He's losing his lead now. He is losing his lead. It is so big. He is losing his lead. I don't know what's happening. There's Piquet. Piquet's going to take second. Prost is third. I don't know what's happening here. And Prost is having trouble. And there he goes. He's out. We were on board. When this all evens out, we're going to have to see what happens. Rosberg is first. Prost is going to be fourth. Now Mansell is 12th. He's behind Teo Fabi. He can't get past Teo Fabi. He is getting frustrated, and he is nudging Fabi. Fabi is saying, no way. This is big because Mansell needs to score points. Prost is the fourth, which means Prost will not have the lead. Mansell will still retain the lead. And Mansell, he's going down. Now Rosberg, he still has to go, but here's Alan Prost. He has, I mean, my goodness, he got something done. He hit hard third or something to that effect. But he's going to have to whip together. He's got time. He's got 16 laps. And if he gets 3 seconds a lap, that's 48 seconds. He can go. He can really compete. But he's going to have to really whip together some laps. Some real good laps. Like really, he's going to have to. He's got clean air here. And if Alan Prost goes down, Nelson Piquet that's going to be the big one. The fight is going to be big. He's probably going to catch Lafitte. Lafitte is third. The question is, can he pass him or not? And here's Alan Prost. He has a 1:23. 2 seconds better than Lafitte, but 1.6 slower than Piquet. So now we're taking a look at Prost. Mansell is still 12. He can't pass Tail Bobby. He can't pass Tail Bobby. I think no, Mansell might have damage to his car. And Mansell is pushing ahead. He wants to get ahead of Tail Bobby because he can really get some clean air. If he gets ahead of Tail, we're looking at a guy that can really wipe out 120s. Get 6 seconds a lap and get to 8. He needs to finish 10th or higher. You know, he was down by 2 minutes in some, like 2:50. And then I think it was like 2:15, I remember. He's knocked a lot off of that, but he's got to get by Teo Fabi. And now we look at Prost. Prost is a slower car here. He's only 3 seconds behind Lafitte. There's that whole bunch. Alan Prost needs to get past. Prost is at a 1:23. Rosberg is at a 1:22. And here's Prost. So he gets past there. Now maybe not. Here's Prost. He's got to step on it. And he's okay. He's in the dirt though. And he'll get by. Alan Prost is at 42 seconds. He's at a 1:21. Here are all these people now. Mansell is there. Mansell is now 13th. Prost has to pass all these people. There is a cluster here. Let's see how he can do this. First, he's got to pass Mansell. And that was easy. Not even a chance. And Prost again at 41. He might be fighting for the lead. He has a 1:21. Rosberg a 1:23. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, it is going to be close. He can really open it up. I think Rosberg might have to have another pit. And again, he has another pass. They go off to the side, and it's a 1:23. Not that great. They go a little bit slower traffic. He's going to try and go past Teo Fabi. Nigel Mansell, a lot of problems. A lot of problems for Mansell. And Teo Fabi is being boxed in, and he gets around. Look at this. This is Alan Prost trying to get around Teo Fabi. A little bit of jumping, a little bit of rubbing. I think Prost is going to get by, and he does. Alan Prost now. He's got clean air, and he can do anything with clean air now. He is 18 behind Piquet. He gained 1.8 there. He's got 13 back. It's going to be close. He's really good against Piquet. Alan Prost can run 120s on clean air, no cars. And you know he's going to be running hard. If Piquet gets some slow cars, Prost can be second. And we don't know against Rosberg. And here's Prost. He's by that big sort of clump. And it says 41 now. He's behind Lafitte. Lafitte is third. This is Lafitte. And if he can get past Lafitte, this is going to be huge. Prost is at 1:22. Rosberg isn't pushing that. McKay is at 121. McKay might be solidifying things. We might have Post, McKay, and Mansell for the last two races. Oh, this is so big. Rosberg is the lead. I don't know how far Rosberg can go. Lafitte is ahead of Prost. Mansell is behind them. Mansell gets by now. Mansell is 11th now. Mansell wants to score points. He's only a second behind Stripe. Prost trying to get past Lafitte. Here's Prost at one. Oh no! Oh, he takes out everything! Oh my God! Look at that! He takes out everything! Oh my goodness! Gone is everybody! Oh my goodness, what a wreck! Oh, what a wreck! What are we on? Lap 48! Oh my goodness! Mansell is in scoring position now! He's gonna get more points! So this is where it is now. Here Mansell is plus 16 on Prost. And Mansell, it's all eyes on Mansell. Rosberg now, McKay. Oh, that wreck. The wreck just took out Alan Prost. The wreck just took out Alan Prost. Alan Prost just got wrecked. Lafitte and Prost were done. Lafitte, in fact, went into the wall. And Prost, there's Rosberg in the pit. So Piquet is going to have a lead. It might be Piquet and Mansell, but Prost will not score. And Rosberg gets out of it. So Rosberg will come out, and there is slower traffic now. Nigel Mansell, it is no guarantee he's going to score. Rosberg, he's 8 seconds behind. He's good to the end. Arnault is third. Brundle might score. But the person to watch is Nigel Mansell. This is strife number 4. So a couple seconds ahead of Mansell. And Strife is ahead. Mansell might add to his lead. But you got Nelson Piquet, who's up there, running 120s now. We got to watch Nigel Mansell now. He's not going to get past, but he might smash into something. I can't believe that wreck on now. Lap 48 was one of the all-time most unbelievable things I've ever seen. Mansell is 9th. 10 more laps to go. Oh my. Here's Nelson Piquet. Piquet's in slow traffic. Brundle's in the pit. We're rooting for Brundle to get a point. Piquet, it's hard dealing for him. You can see Rosberg is behind him at 3 seconds. And Piquet gets around. Rosberg to 2 seconds. He's got a couple slow cars behind him. And he's got a couple slow in front of him. Yeah, Rosberg, I couldn't believe that wreck. That was one of the most unbelievable wrecks. Rosberg, you can see him in the picture. There are slower cars. And McKay is just going to take it way inside, and Piquet will go ahead. Oh, Piquet hits hard! Piquet hits hard! And this is Nelson Piquet. Oh, there's a big Rosberg! Rosberg! And he hits over. There's going to be damage. And there's going to be damage. Rosberg hit hard, and there's all these. Rosberg is second. Piquet is up here. Mansell is eighth. Mansell is eighth. And as he's going to get past Strife, he's seventh. He's not going to win. He's still way back. He might end up fifth. And if he ends up fifth, there's going to be severe problems for Alan Prost. If Nigel Mansell finishes seventh, it's all right. But Alan Prost, Tamby's in front of him. I'm looking up there. Rosberg took a hard hit. Mansell, and he's going. Oh, he hits Tamby. And let's see, and that's Mansell. Right on the inside, passes Tamby. Tamby though. Mansell's car has been beat up. Oh, he hits it. He could be done. He hit hard. Rosberg and Piquet are in the pits, and Mansell hit hard. Oh, Mansell hit hard, and he might get another lap. We're going to have to see. This is just a mess. And Piquet is in the pit stop now. Mansell, he got hit hard. He might have to go into the pits. Arnaud is leading on lap 52. Arnaud. And Mansell, he might have to go in, and if he does, he might not score. Mansell hit hard. Rosberg and McKay. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah, look at this. Rosberg, they hit. Rosberg hit hard. McKay. Also, Mansell. He hit hard. Rosberg and McKay are going down. Mansell is sixth. And let's see with Mansell. Is he going to go into the pit? And Mansell is still staying out. Mansell is going into the pit. He might not score. Piquet is now out. Rosberg is still in. Rosberg is now out. Piquet is now out. So that means Mansell is in. And Mansell, we're taking a look. Is this going to be okay for Mansell or not? They're working on the body, and this is the second hard hit, and it's going to be 10th. And this might be it for Mansell. He might not score. Now Piquet is down to fourth. Dumfries, for some reason, is third. Where is... Well, we know Prost is gone. Here's Mansell. Here's Piquet. Arnaud is here. He's going to try and go past Dumfries. And Senna's now 19th, way back here. Lap 48, we saw a big wreck. Mansell's still in there. He's done. He's done. So Piquet is here. So it'll still be 16 points. He's ahead of Alan Prost. Everybody's going to be scoring points. Oh, Piquet now. Piquet wants to hit at least second. Alboreto might need a pit stop. This is lap 53. Arnaud and Alboreto might be using pit stops. Who knows? Mansell's 14th. He's out of the pit. And he needs too much to score. 6 laps to go. He's not going to score. Tamby and Alan Jones. behind. Oh no. Rosberg a little behind. Brundle wants to score a point. Rosberg is 8th. Look at Dumfries and Piquet. This is Dumfries. There's Piquet behind him. And it's going to be slower traffic coming up on number 54. Here's Nelson Piquet. Albrado is second. Arnaud is first. Arnaud is on 55. This is Arnaud. He might win. He might pass Mansell. Mansell's 14th. Mansell's only hitting 125s. He's not doing a good job. His car is so damaged. He's not going to score. He just got passed. This is Arnaud. Arnaud is the leader. Albrado is second. Arnaud can pit, and he might be able to hold on and win. Now here's Nelson Piquet. He's got Dumfries ahead of him. So this is going to be big. This is lap 55 for them. So this one, who knows? 5 laps to go. This might be for the win. You never know if Arnaud and Albrado need to pit. Piquet and Dumfries. Piquet's running a 121. Albrado's running a 121. When's the last time you saw Nigel Mansell get blue flagged? He got blue flagged here. This is Nelson Piquet. Piquet wants to go past Dumfries, and he does. That was easy. Dumfries way into the side here. Piquet, this is lap number 56. And that's Piquet. Here's Arnaud. Arnaud is in a cluster of really bad cars to be in. He passes Rosberg. Rosberg is back here. Here's Arnaud. Albrado is really back there. And Arnaud is earning this. He has Mansell on his back. He's like, hey, Nigel, get back here. This is my race. But Nigel is 13th. It's going to depend on pits whether he gets to 10. Oh, and Arnaud hit the side. Arnaud hit the side. You never know. And Albrado might win this thing. If Albrado wins this thing, well, lap 57. If Albrado wins this thing, he's going to be very unlikely. He's hitting some really good laps at 121. A lot of these times, these drivers are hitting low lap times and winning this. One man high lap times. Not good. Albrado's off. And he's trying to finish at 57. Something might be wrong in his car. He's trying to hold on. It's slower traffic. All he's got to do is 3 more laps. That's all he has to do. Arnaud, just a horrible lap. Albrado is looking good. You can see Albrado here. Albrado is 23 seconds behind. Albrado is getting very aggressive here. He's way ahead of Piquet. Piquet is now 3rd. Here's Arnaud. Arnaud at 57. The question is, does he have enough gas to get to the end? Dumfries is in the pit. He's done. And the question for Dumfries, will Mansell move up to 2nd? We don't know. Mansell's just dropping. Mansell is done. He's 231 back. Even if a few people pit, I don't think he's going to score any points. Mansell had it, then he hit the side, and that was just hard for him. Arnaud, it's lap number 58 for Arnaud. He's got 3 more. He's leading Alvarado by 22 seconds. Arnaud. And here's Arnaud. A couple people in the pits, Stipe and Fabi. That means Mansell. We got to take a look at their time when they're in the pit. This is big for Arnaud. Arnaud, a big whopping 25. If Mansell doesn't score, Arnaud, with all those 5th and 6th, he might be able to really add some points here. This is incredible. Remember, Prost wrecked out. Prost was in a major wreck. There's Mansell behind everybody. I don't know with Mansell, it's all about, and they're out of the pits. So here's Arnaud, he's got 2 more. Alvarado, and here is Arnaud. Arnaud's looking good. He's at 58, 59, 21 seconds. And here it is, 2 more laps for Arnaud. We're at 59. We're looking back here. I'm trying to take a look. Rosberg is in front of Dumfries. He's 5th. Remember, Mansell is 13th. Arnaud is ahead of everybody else. Rosberg is behind him. Rosberg is pushing him a little bit. Arnaud is like, what the heck? Arnaud is on pace to win his first race. Alvarado is 21 seconds behind. I mean, he's gaining a little bit, but it's just too much. Plus, Alvarado has to pass. The question is, what about Arnaud? Is Arnaud going to be able to finish? That's the question. Will he be able to finish? Berger's in the pits. Berger is 12th. That's going to make Nigel Mansell into 12th. Nigel wants at least a point in 10. So here's Arnaud, 59th. Arnaud is, I mean, he's in traffic. He is trying to go, all right, Rosberg hits the side, and Arnaud's in the pits. He's in the pits. I don't worry about him and Piquet. I don't worry about him and Piquet. Maybe Piquet a little bit. Piquet might win this race. Alvarado, and this is going to be lap number. Alvarado is coming in. We're going to see here. They change tires. They go on, and he comes out. They needed to do this. Their tires were almost exploding. And Arnaud and Alvarado, how is this going to go? And this is going to be a fight to the finish. Arnaud and Alvarado. He goes quickly. And there's Alvarado. Alvarado's in the pits. 1 to go. What's going to happen? Piquet is back there. Piquet is going around. Piquet is in the pits. I don't know what's going on. Everybody pits with 1 to go. Arnaud's going to win this race. I don't understand why everybody pits with 1 to go. And here they go, Arnaud. Arnaud's going to win the race. Alvarado is in second, and here's Arnaud. Arnaud's going to win his first race. I can't believe it. I don't want to say he lucked out. But he was a recipient of a lot of fortunate bounces, and Arnaud wins. Arnaud wins. Arnaud has just won, and he gets 25 huge points. That's incredible. Alvarado is going to be second. People in the pits. Alvarado is second. Piquet now. Jones and Dumfries. Nelson McKay. Here comes McKay, he wants to be third. And McKay is third. Here's Alan Jones. Rosberg and Jones. Jones will be fourth if he can finish. So Alan Jones trying to finish up and be fourth. And Jones is fourth. Rosberg fifth. Dumfries will be sixth. And everybody is finishing up. Everybody finished. Arnault is one. Alvarado is second. Piquet is third. Alan Jones is fourth. Rosberg is fifth. Dumfries is sixth. Brundle is seventh. Tambay is eighth. Strife is ninth. Patrese is 10th. Teo Fabi will not score. Nigel Mansell's 13th. He got in two really nasty incidents. And we're about ready to go here. You can see Arnault wins at 2 pit stops for Arnault. And he was pretty good. No damage there. Allowed with 3 and 4. 1 pit stop for Sir and Genzani. And Johansson, well, you take a look at Senna, he had 3 pit stops. And a lot of them were damaged. Nigel Mansell with 4 pit stops. He was just, oh my God, that was terrible. Arnault wins, and when you look at this, Arnault 25, 18, 15. Alan Jones 12, Rosberg, and Prost gets nothing. Nothing on there. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 18, 25. So evens until 12s and 3, 3, 7. That's how it breaks out. Mansell is first still. He's either won or been out. Piquet is now second. Rosberg is now third. He only has 1 podium, but he scores every race. Prost is fourth. He is 19 behind Mansell. $25, so anybody under 50 is 2 races. So Arnault is fifth. Arnault is winning a race, a big race for Arnault. A big win, a huge win. Piquet is up to 62. He hasn't won a race. Taking a look at our next races. And this is going to be big. Race number 8 is in Japan. It's 40 laps. It's a long one. And that's going to be a heck of a race. That's going to be so big. Yeah, Mansell 1, Piquet 2nd. Rosberg is 3rd. Prost is 4. Arnault is 5th. Lafitte is 6th. Ayrton Senna is 7th, but he's 2 races behind. So he's going to have to score 2 more than Mansell to be in it for the last race. He's going to have to score 2 more than Mansell. So if Mansell has 10, he needs 12. And then he would be within striking distance at the very end, and then things would have to go his way. But Ayrton Senna in Japan needs to win. He really does. If he were to win, he would be up, 25 would be 73. And being 73, he would be past a lot of people. And if Nigel Mansell didn't score, he would be right there for the championship. But it's all going to be in Japan. 40 laps, that's our next race. Thanks for joining in. We'll see you later.